you heard I got some new theme music for you. I've been looking hard, looking good. I said, I got to get something new. It's 2021. I need some new theme music for my people. And bam, I got it. Don't it sound good? Sound like you're in a jazz club getting down. What's happening, Cheap Not Broke fam? What is going on? It is Friday night. We are live as usual, pretty usual, talking about everything cheap, still not being broke. You know what it is. It is me, Malcolm Hall, and we are here tonight to chop it up. But first, before we get started, I just would like to say if you haven't had an opportunity, please go check out cheapnotbroke.com. Head over to cheapnotbroke.com and see what we got going on over there. I got a travel guide for you. My first flight. If you haven't flown before, head over to cheapnotbroke.com and check out my first flight. I got a travel guide for you right now. Download it. It's free. It's for people who have never flown before. You really enjoy that. Also got products over here. You want to grab a t-shirt? Check that out. Got a t-shirt, got shorts for you. Unisex, cheapnotbroke.com. Anywho, let's get down to business. So before I get down to what we're going to talk about, are you charging enough money for what you do? The question for you is, did y'all see the shit that was going on in the Capitol building? Oh, Lord. Come on, man. I know you saw it. Everybody saw it. They was up there acting a fool, taking pictures about smoking cigarettes in the Capitol building, eating sunflower seeds. Y'all know what kind of people they do. Them the kind of people with mullets. The Trump supporters eating beef jerky up there. Come on. What they were doing? Now, they used to know nobody else. Black, white, Mexican, blind. I don't care who you are. You know what? I'm going to be honest. I saw some disabled people. I saw some people in the chair rolling up there. Hey, we support Trump. Nothing wrong with it. But I saw a couple people. I'm like, what are they? Shouldn't they be at home? But it's all good. Do what you do. Man, they was up there acting a fool. Put them all in jail. I seen a couple of them going to jail tonight. Lock them all up. Everybody needs to go to jail at least 10 years. Lock them up because you can't be out there doing that. That's wrong. But tonight's topic is what we're going to talk about. Do you charge enough for what you do? Do you charge enough for what you do? We all work. You all make enough. You all make money somehow. But are you charging enough? That doesn't mean just running a business. Are you an employee? Do you work for somebody? When the last time you got a raise? And was your raise enough? I don't know. But you got to ask yourself, well, how much should I charge? And am I charging enough? And when should I charge some more? Because I had a question. I had this question. The reason I brought this topic up is because I had a client of mine. She said, you know what? You're doing a great job, an awesome job. You should charge more money for what you do. And some people have told me prior to should be charging more money. But my thing was, well, I don't want to charge too much and lose people. I was like, well, let me establish myself first. Let me make sure I'm good at what I do. I know I'm good at what I do. You got to be confident in what you do. You got to know what you're good at what you do if you're going to charge money. Am I good at what I do? And can I charge somebody to pay? Can I charge somebody for what I do? And a reasonable price. But the first thing you got to do is this. Well, how much does it cost you to do what you do? You got to drive. You got to eat. Got to pay for somewhere to sleep. You got to wash your ass. You got to have toothbrush, toothpaste, soap, all that stuff. All that all costs money. But you got to charge for that. And sometimes we forget, damn, I got to pay money to make money. We so focused on not wanting to charge too much, not wanting to be overpriced and stuff like that, like me. So I run a consulting business. If you haven't had an opportunity, you should go check out stressmoneyless.com. Go check it out. If you need help with your credit, you need help with budgeting, you need help with learning how to save, that's what I do. I offer consulting, I offer courses, stressmoneyless.com. Head over there. You can get some good help over there. I'll help you out. But the thing about it is I have these clients and I was charging these prices. And when you're a new business, sometimes you don't know how much to charge. You see, you got looking around, you see, okay, how much is everybody else charging? Such charging $100, okay? Such charging $300. Well, maybe I should charge $2. You charge $2, you don't get anybody. What do? You lower your price. Like, I'm gonna drop my price down a little bit, see if I can get some more people. When you drop your price down, you don't get any more people. You say, you know what? I'm gonna drop my price down even more to see if I can get some people. And you finally get some people. And you know what? You realize I'm working too damn hard to have this few people, and I'm not getting any money. So when you want to figure out, are you charging enough? You got to ask yourself, well, how much does it cost me to make this money? And how hard am I working? And you got to charge for your time. because your time is the most invaluable thing that you got. Because when you don't have no time, you can't make no money. You can't make money without time. So you definitely need time to make money. Okay, you got to have some time to make some money. But if you don't think about that, you're gonna forget it and you're not gonna charge enough. You're gonna be out there broke, working real hard, broke. So I got a couple people watching. Do you charge enough? When the last time you got a raise? When the last time you got a raise at your job? When the last time you walked in and said, you know what? I need about $15,000 more. Gas is going up. White bread is going up. I like to eat chicken nuggets, and chicken nuggets have gone up 15 cents. I need some more money. When the last time you asked for that? And how do you ask for more money? Because sometimes at the job, you don't want to ask for more money because you may not be doing good enough. They might fire you that day. You know what? We're not going to pay you no money. Matter of fact, we're trying to save some money. We're going to let you go. Today's your last day. We're going to let you go. So you got to know when to ask for money and when to charge more money. And it's a difficult thing. You got to sit down and really do some evaluating. You got to evaluate and see how much should I be charging. I know I had to get down as far as my business. I had to write down all my bills. How much is it costing for Zoom? How much is it costing for the website? How much is it cost for ink? This, that, and the fifth. And once I got that number, well, whatever this number is, I got to charge more than that. Because if I don't charge more than that, I'm going to be broke. So you got to charge enough just to cover the bills. Then you got to make a profit at some point. So, you got to really sit down and figure out how much you should charge, whether it be your job, your business. You got to ask yourself how much, because you don't want to be working hard as hell and coming up short. I know I was doing it. I was doing it. My client, that's why I brought up the top. My client said, you should be charging more money. And I said, you know what? I really should be charging more money. I'm working pretty hard. I got a great program. I'll help you with saving, budgeting, fix your credit, read your credit report, all kind of good stuff. And I just had a low price because I'm like, well, I want to get some people. But sometimes if your price is too low, you might be on some BS. Now think about it. You got a burger for $1. Is that the best burger? Heck no. A good, decent burger costs about $12. You want some good Angus beef, some Kobe beef, something like that, where the sauce is dripping off. You got to get the sauce off your face like that. You got to pay some money for that. So the cheap, I know I'm cheap, not broke, but sometimes, let's be honest, cheap is not the best all the time. You want a good deal, but like I said, cheap is not always buying the least value. Is finding the best deal. You got to do the research, and sometimes that might be the most expensive thing. But the most expensive thing lasts the longest, and you're gonna get the most out of it in the long term. So that's what it is, man. I just really wanted to come on tonight and just really top it up. I know it's the first week of the year. A lot of people probably still going out. We can't go out in California. We're still on lockdown. Unfortunately, we can't do anything. So want to come on tonight and just ask, are you charging enough for what you do? Because the world costs more money every day. 10 years ago, you didn't have to pay for a cell phone. You didn't have to pay for you had to pay an internet bill. You didn't have to do any of these things. Now you got to pay for all this stuff. And as life goes on, you got to pay for more. You got health insurance. You probably got to pay for this vaccine if you got to get it. I'm not taking it. But if you got to get it, you probably got to pay for it in 6 months. So everything's going to be costing them more money. You got to demand more money. Charge more for what you do. Know your worth. It's 2021. Raise your prices. I know I'm going to raise my price. I got to raise my price. Matter of fact, I'm going to put up my price right now. Might as well donate. Hey, I get up here, give all this information. Don't be afraid to ask for some money. If you're working hard, you got a good product out there, ask for some cash. I remember I asked a friend, I said, why do you put up your cash app for your birthday? Isn't that like begging? They're like, no. Why would I deny people to give me money and, look out for me on my birthday? I said, you know what? That's a good point. Why not let people give you money on your birthday if they want to? Some people like to donate. They want to show love. Don't deny them that. So I'm not going to deny anybody on Cheap Not Broke. If you want to give some money to the Cash App, we sure appreciate it. I sure appreciate it. But until then, I hope you checked out the Cheap Champ podcast. I got the new podcast. I hope you checked out the first episode. I really, really, really trying to get that going. Going to get some new guests. Going to have a lot of good things going on over there. So if you haven't checked it out, check out the Cheap Champ podcast on Spotify, iTunes pretty soon, and definitely on the YouTube channel. And until next week, stay cheap, not broke. I got some new videos coming for you. I'm back out here in California, so you know what it is. Until then, I'll see you next time. Stay safe. Wear your